What's up, guys? It's your boy Stephen Joseph. Shout out to Mac TV, Positive Energy. We're doing an interview. We're talking about my new album, Loading. We're talking about my new up-and-coming show at the Bunkhouse. We're talking about pretty much everything that's going on with me music-wise, all of the people that are connected with. Shout out to Mikey Picasso for setting this up. Let's do this.
Into the dojo, had these rappers in their headlock. Rappers always talking big game, saying nothing Jason weird lie. They didn't know, but they know now. John Hancock when that bass drop. I got the game on lockdown, ate the key and the padlock. It's funny how strangers my biggest supporters, but I don't do this for closure. Still be devouring beats.
Yo, you already know who it is. It's your boy Dividend, Cash Dividend. We on the map. We here live in Las Vegas. We got a very special guest. We got Stephen Joseph in the house.
What's up?
It's an honor to actually have this man in this house.
I appreciate y'all.
A lot of great music that I've actually seen you perform. I've actually heard you do. Like, you actually have a good catalog of music.
I appreciate it, man.
Good to have you on the show, man.
No, I appreciate you guys, man. Like I was talking about it before the interview. Like, it's great to have an opportunity, to talk and showcase like what you did with Mikey and all the other people that you have on this list. I won't disclose the list or anything like that. But you know what I'm saying? It's dope to have an opportunity, just share your talent and have people that appreciate you. So I appreciate y'all. So
I appreciate it, man, Stephen Joseph. So tell us about yourself. Like, where you from? Like, first off, let's just start off with the essence of Stephen Joseph, because you got a nice vibe. Like, you got a theme, you got a brand that's going.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a character, but it's you. You could tell it's very you in your music. So, like, what's up?
Yeah. So once again, my name is Stephen Joseph from East Vegas. Elford, East Vegas. I lived there pretty much all my life. I started making music about 2.5 years ago. Before then, I was making music with different people, and it was like I was on features and stuff, and I just didn't take it seriously. And now I got to the point where I was like, 2 years ago, I was like, man, I could just, me and my brother, shout out Jordan, we started making music together, and it started like really, really raw. And we put out a couple singles, and then from there on, it just kind of took off. But I just really wanted to do my own thing. I saw like a lane that a lot of people weren't fitting into, because a lot of my music sounds a lot different than other people's. Y'all probably seen me perform and stuff like that. But there's just, all my music just represents me. I don't try to represent anybody else or try to do what everybody else is doing. But yeah, that's the reason why I started making music, because I wanted to make music for people that just want to be them 24/7.
And I actually hear that in the music,
because
it just pushes through when you actually, whether if it's a chill vibe, whether if it's a hype vibe, it's kind of like, you could kind of like feel emotions like going like through and through, which is kind of crazy, because you told me that your brother actually does the beats.
Yeah. So my brother, like I said, he started when I basically started, because here and there he had grown up listening to music that like I liked. Some of these people on the wall right here, because he's an old soul too. So like just taking him through and like him growing up with me, and just like, hey man, let's just do this music thing. He's like, all right, and he's incredible. The way he plugs in, like I can tell him, hey, I want something soulful, or hey, I want something electronic, or hey, like it could be something far-fetched EDM. It could be anything. Tell him to do it, he can do it. So we did this last album, Loading, which is all video game themed, and I just thought it really cool because I didn't think anybody had done it in the city. I just thought it would be like something different, and we ended up pulling it off. But yeah, he's been making all my beats, every single one.
Keeping it organic, keeping it in the family.
Yeah, like really, only in the family. Yeah, exactly.
Nah, it's a good vibe. So you can tell that y'all have a good collaboration, because it's like it just comes off easy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with working with him, obviously, with any brothers that you have or any siblings that you have, it's kind of hard to, you can get in arguments, you can get into fights and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, we just want to make good music. So it's been great, man, so far.
So since you've actually been putting your music out, you've actually seen it grow. Seen it not only like touch people in different ways, and touch yourself or touch your people around you, but you've actually been growing in the city, and it's actually been like
progressing.
Yeah.
And so with that, man, it's kind of crazy, because that kind of ties into my my brother's story. So my brother, he has autism. He's autistic. It's a type of autism called Asperger's. And so we just recently, like a couple months ago, we did an event for Autism Month. So that was one of the events that we helped. We went out there, we did the Autism Month, raised money, and those are the type of things that we like to do to help the community grow, which you were talking about before. And then at the end of the year, more lighter stuff, at the end of the year, I had the Golden Knights play my music at one of their home games. So that was one of the things that was like surprising to me, because it was like, okay, everything had slowed down. We did the autism walk, and then I had nothing. It was literally nothing for like a good 2-3 months. And then all of a sudden, like, the Golden Knights happened. So, things like that have been happening. It's been cool.
So it gives you that push. It's
yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Like,
definitely.
This is happening. Like,
this
is really happening.
Yeah, because for a hot minute, I was sitting there. I was like, man, okay, I need to make, because I'm a guy that, like, always has to move. Every month I have to have something big. So like, for instance, this interview, it was like one of those things. It was like, okay, I'm doing the interview. Like, this is it. All right, cool. This is off the checklist. Right. So every month I try to do something big, but at that time I had nothing. So it was like the Golden Knights thing happened, and then Mikey hit me up for the bunkhouse, and I was like, oh, okay, this is really happening. Like, this is like happening, and now I'm headlining at the bunkhouse in February. So it's just been like every month, every day, it's been trying to move and progress.
Talk a little bit about your headlining on the 19th.
Yeah, so I'll be headlining at the Bunkhouse. I believe it's on a Wednesday, but I'll be headlining at the Bunkhouse. I got my boy Avery performing. Super dope, super talented. He's actually in close quarters with Hobson. So he's in that circle. He's not signed yet, but he's always on the move. Matter of fact, he's in Singapore right now, which is crazy. I don't want to hype him up too much. That's my boy though. Got my boy Trio. Trio's on there. Trio was at the last show. Super talented. And I'm going to say this on camera right now. I don't know which camera I'm looking at, but release your music, dog. Release your music.
When you see this, to you, man.
Release your music. Whatever camera it is, release your music. But he's super dope, super talented. Got my boy Ryan and got my boy Gabe. Those are two singers. So I'm excited to have singers on this lineup, and we're just moving, man. It's super dope to have this amount of talent on a lineup, and to have the opportunity. Like I said, I keep shouting out Mikey, because without him, this wouldn't be possible. So.
I mean, that's when I actually first saw you perform.
Yeah,
he was the one who was telling me, like, yo, you need to listen to his music. You need to, like, check this dude out. Like, he's coming.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, because when he said that, I was like, man, I got big shoes to fill, because he hyping me up. This is before the show. He hyping me up. I got to come and deliver. But no, it went well, man. And like I said, I can't thank him enough for giving me the opportunity. So I'm trying to give all these other guys, Avery, Trey, Gabe, and Ryan on my wave the chance. So.
Well, the proof is in the pudding, because it was a dope show.
I appreciate it, man.
It was such a dope show. Like, I enjoyed it. I just enjoyed how, like, it was just organic. It was just it was an essence. It was like everybody brought their stuff. Yeah. And that was the thing. It was like y'all wasn't competing.
Nah.
But at the same time, it was like everybody was bringing their A game.
Because I'm gonna be real, man. I've been to some venues where it's just hostile. Like, right when you walk in, everybody's trying to cut each other's heads off. Yeah. It's not like nobody supporting each other. That night, literally, and I'm not saying this because I know these guys, but that night was like pure, like, everybody was rooting for each other. Everybody. So
it was showing in the crowd too, because even before the show, everybody was mixing and mingling, and everybody was talking to each other, trying to get familiar with other new people. So it was actually pretty dope. It was a dope vibe. It was dope.
Nah, man, it was tight. It was definitely dope to be a part of it. And obviously, it gave me a perspective of, like, because last year I did an open mic with Mike Xavier a while back. He's one of the bigger guys in the city, and I was like, man, I was at the Bunkhouse. I was like, man, I really, really want to, like, either headline or open. And that was like a year to the day Mikey had asked me to do. So like I said, it's come to full circle. Fruition. Like, manifest, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, but it's come full circle. So it's been dope to see people reach out help the boy out, because I don't know, last year, I don't know if I would have had the opportunity for people that came from. So, yeah, man.
Besides the headlining at the Bunkhouse on the February 19th, make sure if y'all in the Las Vegas area,
come out,
check it out.
take the day off. You feel me? It's fine, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go to work tomorrow.
Right, exactly. Now it's gonna be dope vibe. We'll be in and out. Be home by midnight. But.
Yeah, exactly.
But besides that, do you have anything else that's up and coming?
Yeah. So basically, throughout the rest of the year, until May, I have a show every month. So after this show, I have Red Fest, which is at UNLV, and then I have I think James Wade is having a show. James Wade was at the show. Shout out to James Wade.
Shout out to James Wade.
Lights. Yeah. Shout out to James. But
another dope performer.
Yeah, no, super talented. But I think I'm doing a show with him in April. Okay. And then in May, I believe I'm doing like a charity event for a school, for a private school. One of my boys from childhood hit me up. And then I think I'm doing another show at UNLV for like a summer series.
So man.
Yeah, man, it's been planned out. I was like, yeah, every month I got to do something. So, till May. So anybody, is looking for the rest of the year, hit me up.
I'm actually excited to see this actually coming forth for you.
Yeah.
You got a very promising future. You can definitely see it. You're definitely shining bright. And you're also a beacon in Las Vegas. So
yeah,
like we like to say on the show, like there's a lot of things that's going on outside of the strip.
Yeah,
there's
definitely.
A lot of talented people out there.
No, definitely, man. Like I said, with you guys doing this interview, it gives definitely a platform to everybody that's trying to progress and move forward, and showcase their talent. Because a lot of people just need a platform. So this is it right here, man.
We on the map. We live on the map. Live from Las Vegas. So we got Steven Joseph. Great.
Yes,
Thank you very much for coming through. I really appreciate you, man. We out with this interview. As always, it's a Saturday. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here. We gotta do like some Las Vegas stuff. So.
Oh, by the way, they gave me some Twix before this interview. It's the best interview I've ever done. Not just because of the Twix, but that was an added bonus. So go get Loading. Loading is out now. All streaming platforms. Dividend, you did your thing.
Thank you. Appreciate you. You did your
on
thing.
The map.
You always do your thing.
On the map.
I appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate
it. Star in the house.